And we're live
Yeah.
on the July 24th, the year of our Lord 2021.
Yep.
That's right.
Here,
Anything to say to the fans?
just one.
Something small, something in the subtext. We
Yeah.
love you.
We love you.
We
yeah,
do.
yeah. We shouldn't have to say it at this point, but we feel the need to. I think.
Yeah. It's like we do.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
Endri especially.
Especially.
Like, can you imagine if anyone like actually just watched this? I would love that person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they were just on YouTube one day and like, what the
I
hell is
would
this
too.
shit?
Yeah, yeah. I would get on my news for them.
You know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Endri would. He doesn't. I mean, it's just anyone. Endri will do that for anyone.
So.
Small talk minute. I think
Yeah.
you're starting to get a little large here.
we're,
We need
getting,
to
we're getting too large.
tone it
Let's
down.
go.
We gotta get to small talk minute.
All right, small talk minute. Endri,
What?
what do you got for the small talk minute?
I don't know. What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Dark Magician Girl.
Why?
Faggot.
Big.
I don't think we.
I don't.
I mean, nobody's gonna watch it.
We
so.
might have to stop the.
Nobody's watching.
I thought it was in jest.
It's okay for YouTube, but no one's checking the VOD.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I am gay,
So you can say it.
and that concludes a small
I
segment.
genuinely enjoyed Lil Nas X's "Industry Baby" music video.
I've not seen it yet. You said it was pretty gay.
They have a dance choreography in a prison shower, and they're all naked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it would be weird if they were clothed in a prison shower.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's weird that it's a dance number.
Okay. All right. So who's first? This is already a shit show.
I'm first. Yes.
Jess isn't here, by the way.
Jess, no special guest. Jess.
Oh, man.
The second slur ever uttered on this show. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
I'm getting a phone call, but I won't answer it.
You are? Who is
Yeah, it's in my pocket. I don't know who it is.
it? Okay. Is it Jess?
I hope so.
Jess better get into this.
All right, so I'm first. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, look away. Look away. This is something special here.
Mm.
You can look now.
All right.
All right, so I got some scattered images going on here.
Okay.
Now this is a shit show.
So this is a shit show. All these things have one thing in common.
All right. Let's see
Can
if
you
we can
tell
figure
me
it out.
what this thing is? Endri has a much better chance of guessing than you do, Ronan.
So we see White Swap,
Yeah, wife swap.
Lil Nas X,
Yellow Nas X.
Insurance.
Insurance policy, yeah.
Okay, I don't know who that guy is in the bottom right.
Just guess. You're probably not going to get it.
Jesus.
I would be insanely impressed if you guessed
Meth.
what this is.
I don't know.
Is that meth or crack?
That is meth.
Okay.
Huh.
Damn. Massage.
Is this things that have been said are going to destroy the world?
No, this man on the left is going to destroy the world.
Damn, that's a pretty good guess.
This man on the left, his name is Mike Jones.
These are all in the Lil Nas
Oh,
X
shit.
music video.
I knew a guy named Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is he this guy? That'd be wacky if you knew this guy.
No.
Nah, I got nothing. I don't know.
Okay, so the answer is Ted Haggard.
Oh, of
You
course.
guys know who Ted Haggard
I
is?
do. Yes.
No
Yeah.
fucking
How much do
clue.
you know about him?
I know what he did.
You know what he did? What he
Yeah.
allegedly did?
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Is this a Bill Cosby situation where he
No,
allegedly?
no.
Is he the bathroom stall one? Or is that?
No, he's not a bathroom stall boy. Oh, I mean, so
I thought he was the other one.
this is the start of something. This is the Ted Haggard Saga.
Okay.
Right. This one is just part one.
Okay.
This is before the fall.
I'm glad that. All right, if you made your presentation a certain way, and you were going before me, I would have had to change something about my presentation. I'll mention it when we get to mine, but
Okay.
I'm glad. Okay.
I do know who Ted Haggard is. I don't know. I remember.
If you've seen Jesus Camp, he was in that.
I was seeing that.
Yeah, he was in that.
At the end of the presentation, can we go back to the first slide to see all the connections?
Okay.
Oh right, now I know who it is.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Okay, yeah, I thought back at the first slide. Yeah. Now I know.
Okay, so this is just before, like,
I
this
was
was,
thinking of somebody else with a bathroom stall.
yeah,
Okay.
that was Dr. Disrespect, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no idea what the hell you
So
guys
this
are talking
was,
about.
I wasn't gonna put this all in one, but it got kind of. I kept going and going, and it
Mhm.
kind of grew
All right.
in scope.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. This is just the part one.
Mm.
All right.
I'm excited for
Part
the
one
multiplayer.
before the fall. So this is nothing like bad stuff's not going to happen
Mhm.
yet. All right, this is establishing everything. So we're going back to Indiana in 1965, as you can tell by the sepia filter.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot. Indiana was that color in 1965.
Yes. Also, this is not 1965. This is like modern, but I put a filter over it.
Fun fact. This is like very slightly tangentially related.
Okay.
In the Wizard of Oz, you know, in the movie where it's like black and white, and then it gets to color when they get to Oz.
Yeah.
Canonically, in the books, Kansas is in black and white
Oh, sick.
because like the winds are so harsh that just stripped the color out of everything.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's also in Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana's
Okay.
just so windy.
Yeah.
You guys are going to Gary?
I heard it's pretty bad.
It looked disgusting.
It's bad, yeah. It's pretty bad. Oh, yeah, we drove to Michigan that one time.
Yeah.
What is the relevance?
Just that's where we are in the story now.
These are the progenitors of
These-
Indiana in 1965.
These are Ted Haggard's progenitors.
Okay.
J.M. Haggard and Rachel Haggard.
Mhm.
I looked up stuff about him. Couldn't
Those
find
two.
shit. Yeah, I don't know anything about Rachel Haggard. J.M. Haggard is, however, a charismatic minister.
Okay.
So I have some words here that are going to be italicized.
Yeah.
That means I'll have a little
Ooh.
definition going on
Ooh.
here.
Look at the production
Yeah.
quality.
So charismatic Christianity. Most of these I've like learned just by going through this. It's a form of Christianity that emphasizes the work of the Holy Spirit, spiritual gifts, which I didn't know what that was, and modern day miracles is an everyday part of a believer's life. So charismatic Christians are like, yeah, miracles are everyday.
Dude, I can't help but notice spiritual gifts is also italicized.
Spiritual gifts. So, a spiritual gift is a theological term for the extraordinary graces given to individual Christians for the good of others.
Well, wait a second.
These are also the wiki definitions. That I
Theological term for the extraordinary graces given to. Wait, isn't the whole point that you're supposed to not expect anything for
No, for the good of others.
Yeah. Okay, so it's okay, I see. So it's like, okay, you're already doing good, so here's more stuff to be able to give good.
I think I'm getting called again.
Alright, so
I'm gonna check who it is and see if it's like urgent.
can I guess? Is it your work?
No. It's my girlfriend.
Oh.
Decline.
What is going on here?
I mean, she should be watching the stream, so
Okay.
she should know. So you can just put it in the chat.
Yeah, sure, put it in the chat.
Am
So-
dying. Send help.
So yeah, spiritual gift. Yeah, that's who the fuck knows what that means?
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
the wiki says.
Nice.
These people are crazy.
Yeah.
Christians are
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's whack.
All right, so we got it. This is a bit of a text wall, but we're gonna go through it.
Yeah.
So before ministry, like before he became a well-known guy.
So wait, are we still talking about the dad of
No,
the
so this
progenitor?
is no. This is one slide for the progenitors.
Mhm.
Now we're on to Ted,
Mhm.
like the life before he was a pastor.
So
or
he
shit.
will be a pastor
Yes,
in the future.
he will
alright.
be a minister. I think is
Okay.
what they use. What word they use. And so now, if you see, also there are bolded texts.
No way.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I think they're gonna flash colors, and we're gonna need a trigger epilepsy one.
You're kind of close.
Okay.
Kind of close. So Ted was in Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
Okay.
And he heard a sermon from Bill Bright.
Okay.
I like the eyes.
I edited that.
Yeah.
Ted learned of C.S. Lewis's Christian apologetics. Did you know that C.S. Lewis was a Christian guy?
That's familiar.
I didn't know
Didn't he
that.
write like a book or some shit?
I mean, he's an author, but I didn't know he was like a Christian boy.
I had no idea.
Jeez.
So if you don't know what Christian apologetics are, it's just like
Yeah.
like people that debate about Christianity being correct.
Aren't those like
They're master debaters.
aren't those like all Christians?
Yeah, but these people are like we're like we are right. Kind of. They debate.
Okay.
It's like they
It's just the art of defending
Yeah.
your beliefs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically Christianity.
and then so Ted heard the sermon from Bill Bright and he learned from C.S. Lewis, so he became a born again Christian.
All right.
Yeah. And he was, before this happened, he was a telecommunications major with a minor in journalism.
Okay.
But then he felt the call of God.
Sorry, what the hell was that?
Special effects.
The call of God.
Yes. And then he attended Oral Roberts University, which is a Evangelical University in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with fellow alumni Joel Osteen
Osteen.
and Kenneth Copeland.
Oh, man, Kenneth is might be the worst of these three.
Over Joel Osteen?
Yeah. I mean, just that. Remember, he was the one that was laughing ha.
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
I don't know. Kenneth creeps me out the
They're
most.
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
Okay.
then he became a minister. You know.
I love the title. It's just marriage between man and woman.
That's true.
So-
That's true.
See, Endri clearly agrees with this because of the slur earlier.
Yeah. Well, he's gay. So.
Oh yeah.
So Ted, the Bible states that marriage is between one man and one woman. That's what it says. And so Ted supported the 2006 Colorado Amendment 43. All right. Which defines marriage in Colorado as a union between one man and one woman.
Correct.
All right.
So
Correct.
this seems trivial, but this is integral to the story.
Okay.
Yeah, he does not like the homos. He really doesn't like them.
However, Ted was also supported civil unions, which are it's like marriage, but not called marriage
Okay.
for homos.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Were those his words?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So George W. Bush. This is all I have for this slide. I don't have any.
Yeah.
So Ted Haggard was George W. Bush's friend.
Okay.
Apparently, while he was a president, every I want to say Monday, he was on the phone with George W. Bush,
Holy
talking
shit.
to George W. Bush.
Okay.
Which is fucking wild.
The Bush.
And there was an article or something saying that Ted Haggard was the most influential evangelical minister because of this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
I hope nothing unsavory happens.
No, nothing unsavory happens.
See, it sounds like Endri kind of knows.
No, I
So
like.
this is before the fall, so we're not even going to get
I
to what
straight
happens.
up know exactly what
Okay,
I'm talking
this
about.
is exciting. I promise I'm not going to do any.
But we're not
of
going to
my-
talk about it. This is before the fall.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any of my own research. I'll keep this
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah. I mean, you wouldn't stumble across this. Probably.
Yeah.
It's from 2006. Some shit happened. Right.
Global warming.
I also used a different, one of the default templates for each,
Okay.
for each slide.
Sick.
So Ted Haggard was like, "Dude, climate change is the problem. Why aren't we doing anything about this?"
Was he?
Yeah, he
That's
was
weird.
"The climate change is really bad. Why aren't we doing anything?"
Mm.
And then other evangelicals were like, "Nah, fuck that." So
It's not warm in
Yeah.
heaven.
it's 72 degrees.
Every day in heaven. That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
so this is pretty interesting. I thought that he was for global warming. I thought that the civil unions thing was pretty interesting too.
Seems kind of
For
contradictory,
civil
don't you
unions.
think? It's like,
I mean, civil unions is the bullshit, half measure.
Yeah.
There's no half measure on on gay marriage.
hmm.
You're either for it or you're not.
Yeah.
Oh
Shit. We're generally considered to be vulgar and profane in modern English.
Oh, thank you. Oh hell no! Thank you.
Now here, this is my first exposure to Ted Haggard ever.
Okay.
When I watched, this is from a Richard Dawkins documentary that he released.
Hmm.
This is they're just
The
talking.
evidence I presented to you, this book says one thing, that book says another, that book says another, that book
Well, the
says
evidence
another.
I can present is we've got a book written over 1,500 years by 40 different authors on one subject, and it doesn't contradict itself. Where you can't give me two experts in certain areas that are in the same generation, in the same area of study, that don't contradict
That's
themselves.
the beauty of science. We have lots of evidence, and the evidence is all the time coming in, constantly changing our minds.
Right.
And whereas you have one book which you say doesn't change,
Exactly.
that's not getting them to think for themselves.
We fully embrace the scientific method as American evangelicals. And we think
They
as
don't
time goes
embrace
along,
fucking-
as we discover more and more facts,
Wait, is this Ted?
we will learn
This is
more
Ted.
and
Okay.
more about how God created the heavens and the
The
earth.
scientific method clearly demonstrates that the world is 4.5 billion years old. Do you accept that?
Yeah, you know what you're doing is you are accepting some of the views that are accepted in some portions of the scientific community as fact. Where in fact your grandchildren might listen to the tape of you saying that and laugh at you.
You want to bet?
Sometimes it's hard for a human being to study the ear or study the eye and think that happened by accident.
I beg your pardon, did you say by accident?
Yeah.
What do you mean by accident?
That the eye just formed itself
And
somehow.
who says it did?
Well, some evolutionists say it.
Not a single one that I've ever met.
Really?
Really.
Oh.
You obviously know nothing about the subject of
Or
evolution.
maybe you haven't met the people I have. But you see, you do understand. You do understand that this issue right here of intellectual
villainous.
arrogance
There's
is
so
the
much
reason
tension in
why
this room. Certain
people
kind
like
of
you
tension.
have a difficult problem with people of faith. I don't communicate an air of superiority over the people because I know so much more. And if you only read the books I know, and if you only
like a scene out of a
knew the
movie.
scientists I knew, then you would be great like me. Well, sir, there could be many things that you know well. There are other things that you don't know well. As you age, you'll find yourself wrong on some things, right on some other things. But please, in the process of it, don't be arrogant.
But he is superior.
Oh, he's-
That's Ted Haggard.
Oh my god.
The evidence I
that-
present.
No.
Ah!
Alright, then that was it for part 1.
he's not gonna act so tough for later tonight, if you know what I mean.
Who? It's just
So,
foreplay.
The fall is going to be next time.
time. Can we go back to the first time? All right. Global warming.
Yeah.
Homos.
Oh,
What's the
I
map?
know who the guy on the left is now.
You know the kind
So I
of-
thought he was black the first time.
Oh, no.
Or, okay, yeah. Now I know.
Okay.
Now I know everything.
I get
Except maybe the
Jesus.
insurance policy.
George Bush, the guy on
The
the bottom
insurance
right.
policy is kind of sad when I get to them.
What's the massage? Have we not gotten there yet?
I know the massage.
Yeah, so you've not gotten to the meth part.
Okay.
Not gotten to the Mike Jones
I
part.
hope Ted smokes meth. Don't.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the massage, the insurance, the wife swap, but we got the others.
Does that say
Okay.
wife swap?
Wife swap, yep.
Oh, right.
He's a Mormon. Okay. Okay, that
So
one.
yeah,
Fun.
kind of this slide was a little bit of work. the one with like 5 pop-ups and shit. Wait. Okay, how can I go back? Oh, boom, 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 boom. That was all one slide.
All right.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what? Yep.
Yeah, so that was,
What do you think?
that
What are you
was
gonna
part
give this
1.
one?
I think a 6 probably.
I'm gonna give it like a tentative 6.5.
Okay.
I think if the other parts kill it, I think they could like.
The fall is gonna be pretty good.
I know what's coming.
I think if the other parts kill it, I think this would retroactively be a little better.
After the fall is also gonna be pretty good. I think this is
Okay.
story-wise. This is definitely the weakest.
I don't know after the fall. I just know, like, I didn't know some of the shit, but I know what
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
I'm excited. You know what? I'll bump it up to a 7 tentatively because I'm excited for the
A hype,
anticipation.
a hype 7.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's,
I'm
it's
hyped.
pretty funny.
So I think I missed. Where's Dre?
I believe so.
Ah, pardon me.
Look at this dude.
Alright, look away.
He's got a big ass nose. Big ass lips too.
Let's see. Alright, look away. You both are looking away? Looking away. Okay. Powersliding with Endri number 33. So, for this presentation, I actually started working on this like Sunday, like the day after we did our presentations last week, which I normally don't do. I usually wait for a while thinking of like a good topic. But I thought of the topic, I was like, oh, I know like nothing about this thing I'm going to talk about, so why don't I like actually learn about it and then I can talk to you guys about it. That'd be fun. And so I spent like a week like doing some studying on this particular thing. And I think this is gonna be a good time. Gonna be fun. So this is why I may have had to change yours, my MJT, if yours was a little different, because I'm stealing your segment. So play this game with me.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3. So I don't actually want you guys to play this game with me. It is a game.
I mean, I stressed the title with the Prisoner's Dilemma.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like I'm really bad at this game. All right.
Melee?
It is not Melee. I would actually want you to play Melee with me.
Is it Isaac?
It is not Isaac. No, it is Cooler Chess. So I learned how to play shogi this week, which is like basically Japanese chess. It's an oversimplification, but you kind of get the
Yeah, but like
gist.
it's kind of lame. It just has one like tile. Like regular chess has like.
What are you talking about? Look at all these tiles.
No, I mean they're shaped the same. Like
No, there's a cool reason why they're shaped the same though.
no, it's not cool though. Cause like
You don't know what they are, right? Something like that? Or what? Are they flipped over?
No, see these red ones there? Those are the flipped over versions. These
No.
are all the pieces. in
I
Shogi.
don't care. Like chess has like knights and like queens and pawns. It looks a lot cooler. This looks lame.
Well, you know what? Hold your judgment on a like 1,000-year-old board game.
No.
Oh, you got me.
Damn.
Let me just end
Gotta
my
be training.
I'm just gonna end my presentation now. Sorry. That's it. Andrew
I'd
doesn't
give that
like
a
cooler
5.
chess. So yes, it is cooler chess. If you think chess is cool, I mean you're gonna bust a nut at Shogi.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're gonna tell you some differences, some Shogi specifics. It's a 9x9 board. Here's what a Shogi board looks like. And so one of the biggest things is that you can reuse captured pieces. So you take pieces the same way that you would in like Western chess. But when you take a piece, you get that piece and you get to hold on to it. And on your turn, you can place it basically anywhere on the board as your turn. And that's sick.
Okay.
Let's see. There's because of this, there's pretty limited movement generally, which we will get into when I talk about how the pieces move. And so in normal chess, if you get a pawn to the end of the board, you know what that is? You know what happens?
You get any piece you want.
Well,
Yeah.
usually a queen, yeah.
Usually a queen. You can promote that piece. Shogi is cooler than that. Almost. So every piece except for 2 pieces can be promoted, and they only need to get to this any of these 3 ranks.
Okay.
It doesn't need to just get to the back.
The
It needs,
back third.
yeah. So these, if you look, it's a 9x9. It's a third. This is like your third, middle third, that third. As long as you get a piece anywhere in there, for the most part, it gets promoted to something cooler. Let's see, resigning. So it's like the same way as Western chess. You can get checkmated, and that's how you lose. If your king can't move anywhere, you get checkmated. But you usually just resign before that happens, or if it happens, you just resign. But apparently, if you ever make an illegal move, like you accidentally put a piece where it's like you were in check and you needed to move your king, then you just lose, like instantly. There are no take backsies. You just lose.
Sick.
And if you intentionally do that to resign, then it's seen as incredibly disrespectful. Like you can get banned from servers and stuff if you're playing online doing that.
What?
It's pretty funny. You just lose. So yeah, let's talk about the pieces. How do the pieces move? You know how normal Western chess pieces move. There's a chessboard right over there.
I do know how they move.
So we gotta start simple. We got a pawn. It moves like that. You can move it just 1 forward.
Okay.
It doesn't move. You can't move it 2 in any situation. Like if it's on its starting rank, you can't do that. It doesn't move diagonally. Just straight forward. Moving on to a promoted pawn.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh yeah, okay.
Still a pawn, though.
So the pieces, the shapes, they're all the same color because when you take their pieces, to signify it's yours, you just point it in the direction of your
Oh, okay.
opponent.
Yeah.
So if they were different, it would get kind of confusing if they were different colors. Instead, it's just whichever way they're facing, that is your piece. That is why they're not different colors. Anyway, unless they're turned over when they're promoted, and you can tell they're promoted. This is a promoted pawn. In that case, it turns into a gold general, which we will get to the gold general. So it moves and acts like a gold general. We'll get there.
Okay.
Moving on to a bishop. You guys know what a bishop is.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, it's pretty much. Obviously, these have Japanese names that are not like bishop, but we Westernize them to be similar to our Western chess. So it can move any number of spaces diagonally. It is pretty commonly known as the second most powerful piece in the game because there are only 2 pieces that can move any number of spaces in a direction. We'll get there. So you know what a promoted bishop is? It's a horse.
Okay.
Horse.
It's a horse?
It's a horse.
He turns into a horse.
So how do you think this is promoted? What do you think happens?
Wait, what?
What do you think? What buff does it get when it's promoted?
Oh, making them go up and down.
It can move orthogonally. That is correct.
Okay.
It can move orthogonally 1 space as opposed to just move any number of spaces diagonally. It can move, if it wants to, 1 space orthogonally instead. Pretty cool. And that would be this one on the board. Here are all the pawns, and this is the bishop.
There's only 1 bishop?
Yes, there's only 1 bishop. There are 9 pawns, 1 bishop, and we will get to this one, which is the most powerful piece in the game, generally speaking. That is the rook.
The dragon.
No, we're not at the dragon yet. We'll get to the dragon. So it can move any number of spaces orthogonally, and the promoted piece is the dragon.
Red Dragon.
Red dragon. Which, when it's promoted, it can also move a space diagonally if it wants. It's very powerful. Very, like, the most common opening moves relate to the rook. If we go back to this, it like, usually what happens is that you will open with this pawn, and they'll open like with their rook pawn, and depending on if you are like moving your rook like to the center, because your king will usually then go on the opposite side of wherever your rook is.
Is it like in chess where you always want to open the queen because she's the strongest?
Yes, that's exactly how that
What
works.
you want to do in chess.
Yes, so the rook is very, very important, and if you lose it, you might just get it back later. Who knows? It's cool. It's cool. The lance, so we are on like the edges. There are two lances. This moves any number of spaces directly forward, and if it gets promoted, that's a gold general. Once again, we will get to the gold general.
It's like a little guy dancing.
You know what? Yeah, look at him. He's doing a little Jimmy.
Swaying.
Ooh. Moving on to a knight. This is pretty much almost the same as a Western chess knight.
Only forward.
It can only move forward, and it can jump over pieces that forward 2 and left or right. It can't move backwards. Can't move like left 2 and then up 1.
Is this game based off of chess or?
It's like, honestly, I don't know. There are like a lot of like, there's like a chess family, if that makes sense, of like different board games that all follow like kind of similar rules, stuff like that. So I don't know. That would have been something to know for like a presentation about it. We're just moving on.
Yeah.
Guess what this is?
Promoted knight.
It's a gold general.
Oh.
We will get to the gold general. So this is a silver general, also known as a silver. It can move, I mean, you see these spaces. Any space forward or diagonally back left or back right. It can't move directly down or to the left or right. It is a pretty powerful piece, generally. And guess what it gets promoted to?
Promoted silver.
No, it is, well, yes, it is a gold general as well. Gold generals are pretty powerful.
Pretty common.
Well, when they're promoted, they are common, yes. Now we have the gold general. There it is. So we can move any space 1 except for diagonally back, left or right. That is the gold general. It is directly next to the kings on either
This
side.
is good. It's like
Yeah.
a weaker king.
But you haven't even seen the king.
The chess king. It's a weaker chess
You haven't
king.
even seen. The gold general can't be promoted. It's already a gold general. So here we have a king. It can move.
Yeah, it is a weaker king.
Shut up. You can. Shut up. This is a king, and guess what happens when it's promoted?
Double king.
It's not promoted. This is a jeweled king. Usually, the lower ranked player will get this king. It differentiates the two. You got to see that little.
They're the same, but
That
one of
little-
them is jeweled.
Yes, that little diacritic there.
Wait, lower rank.
The lower ranked player, like the challenging shogi player, will usually get the jeweled king piece.
Oh, they get the little spit.
They get that
teardrop.
that little
Yeah,
thing right
so
there.
Sad.
Little sad little boy.
And that is I found a few shogi memes. So here's this increasingly verbose gold general. I like that quite a bit.
Does that go? No.
No, that's not Go. That's man. I'm gonna butcher the name of it. It's like Shan Shi, something like that. It's like a Chinese chess game. These are two different types of pawns directly in front of each other. This is a meme because you can't put a pawn in a file with when you already have a controlled pawn in that file. You just automatically lose.
You can't do that even if you place the enemies there?
That's correct. If you already have a pawn you control in that file, you just lose. It's an illegal move. I don't know why I find that so funny that if you like mess up like that, you just lose. Sorry. That's so funny. So I've played some shogi. I got my ass beat like really hard. I'm like, okay, so if they move their pawn here, I can put a pawn down there that I already took, and I'm like checkmated because okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot they can just put a gold like right there. Yeah.
There's no check. You just kind of lose, right?
No, there is check. So you have to move your king out of check in order to.
If you're in check, can you place an enemy piece
You
down?
can place a piece to get yourself out of check.
Okay.
I never liked that
Seems wacky.
in chess, where like
It's wacky,
you,
for sure.
You like have to tell the person that they're in check.
You-
Like,
So
You don't,
you
yeah.
don't.
You know.
In like actual chess, you just don't say anything.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never.
Because if,
Yeah,
you're like
it's-
if you're an actual chess player, you like can't tell when you're in check. You got some shit going on.
Yeah. And you wouldn't want to in shogi because if they don't know and they don't move themselves out of check, they just automatically lose because they made an illegal move.
Yeah, that's true.
I got a what is it, a shogi program that you can play against like a bot and it'll show you like all your errors, how badly
Right.
you're losing. It's called Shogi Dokoro. Dude, I got my ass beat there as well. I have not won a single game of shogi.
Oh, sick.
It's really hard. So please don't play this with me because we'll just all be confused.
Why'd you call it play this game with me?
Oh, because I thought it was funny.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of funny.
And that's the end. I learned how to play shogi.
Nice.
It's cool. I like it conceptually more than chess.
I like when horsey go up left.
Oh, guess what?
You can also up, right?
Guess what? Not that one.
Yeah, but it's not
This
shaped
way.
like a horsey.
No, it's
That's
not.
true.
That is a little difficult because they all just have kanji on them, so you just got to know what they look like. I'm like, okay, the gold general, that's the one with the hat on it. All right, my silver one, that's the complicated one with a smaller hat. Okay,
Hat on the upper left.
and then like the rook looks like complicated and big. You just
Got
gotta-
a dreidel on the bottom.
yeah, I don't like. So it's like a little difficult to
Or a
figure out
switched
which one's
syringe.
which.
Yeah, switch syringe there.
So yeah, that's shogi. I had a lot of fun learning what it was. I'm probably not gonna play very much of it for the rest of my life, but now I know it's kind of cool.
Neat.
Shogi, baby.
Yeah, I give that like a 3 probably.
Oh man.
Maybe like a 4-ish,
Ah,
something like
okay.
that. 4 to 5, I don't know.
Well, you guys are mean. All right, very cool. Shogi. I just bumped the mic because of how mad I was that you guys gave me low score.
It's even lamer chess, incredible.
What are you talking about? It's cooler chess. It's dude.
It said cooler chess entry.
Right there, boom.
What's wrong?
It's cooler chess.
Endri's on the chess side.
No!
Let's go.
I like the shapes on the pieces. It looks cooler.
You can have whatever shapes you want.
Yeah, whatever.
When I was a kid, I had a Lego one.
I'll
They were
look
like
away.
Vikings versus samurais.
That's sick.
Just wait till you get like a 2 out of this.
And then the chessboard also had the Lego divots on it, so you would like place them down and like stick them.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Ooh.
Oh no, you can't do that! I didn't give you permission to change it. I gave JT permission. You
Yep.
can't do that. No.
My turn.
I have to give it up to a 4 because of the uncooler.
Thank you.
Okay. Geometry.
We're kids. Censorship. Oh.
You got a bunch of buggies on the
That's
sides.
that's buggy,
like bug-
getting progressively
Dude,
larger.
I can already tell. This is not a one-piece presentation. This is gonna be about Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. Guaranteed.
That geometry.
They're
You don't
gonna
like geometry.
That's geometry got me like.
literally me.
Yeah, so you guys know about like how 4Kids censored a bunch of.
You've told me. Yeah, you showed me this image.
So I'm gonna show you a bunch of images, and they get like progressively funnier,
Okay.
and I want you guys to guess how they censor it.
Dude, there better be bonus censored Kaiba content.
There's some Yu-Gi-Oh content. All right.
Yeah.
Guess how they censor this image.
I do already know how they censor it, so I'm gonna let JT
This is
guess.
from. One
This
of
is
these?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh. That's in the
Yeah.
first season.
How do they censor this?
Yes, how do-
Is that a B?
Um,
Is that like how you rank it?
No, you catch on.
Okay.
They got their arms aren't out extended; they're like up like this, and then they got the dueling.
Oh.
They're ready to duel.
No, they point. Dude, they're doing the fucking Dark Souls. Like you're going down.
Kaiba jumps out a window because they're pointing at him.
Yeah, he chucks his briefcase out the window and he hops out.
'Cause
And,
they're pointing-
and then they keep pointing at him.
Amazing.
Oh, it's
That's
sick.
that's a good one. How do they censor this one?
What the hell is that?
How do they
What-
censor?
what-
Wait,
what are they
what needs
censoring?
to be censored?
What do they censor in the left one?
the sign says, what is that, a tube or something?
I think it's a tube. I'm not totally sure. This is from Sonic X, I think.
They censored Sonic.
Well, yes.
How the fuck? I don't even know what's supposed to be
the
censored.
The tube is... No, the sign
I'm-
is a lollipop.
I'm gonna go.
Why would they censor a sign?
Oh,
I don't know, maybe it's
right.
something
The
like
sign's gonna be censored because American kids don't know Japanese and they'll be scared. Right. I think he's gonna give a thumbs up with his left hand.
No,
It's just blind.
it's just blind.
Blind sign. Alright.
Poor kids thought it was inappropriate that there was Japanese in the Japanese shows,
Yeah.
so they censored the Japanese out of it.
Okay.
Because American kids would be terrified of unfamiliar signs.
Why don't they just write what it says on it?
Maybe they do sometimes.
Isn't that their job to translate everything?
No, it's their job to censor it.
But JT, would it be easier if they got somebody who knew Japanese to translate it, or just put a white box?
They have to translate all the words and stuff anyway.
So,
So, next one.
bug.
How do they censor Naruto?
How the fuck? Alright, so it's gonna be like lazy.
There's just no blood.
Just no blood?
He just pulls it out and there's no blood at all.
That would be my guess. But since JT guessed that, I'll think of something else.
B-U-G? Is that what we're... But it says
It
buggy.
is gonna say buggy,
the
isn't it? Or it's gonna be bugs, like the one kid in Yu-Gi-Oh! Who uses insect decks.
Looking
Or-
like a double wide.
Or it's gonna spell out buggy. I think it's just gonna be like overlapping his hand. Like it's just gonna. Oh shit!
He's squeezing
Is this
an apple.
real?
No way.
That's
this is
real. That's real.
There is absolutely no way this is real.
That's real.
What?
Yep. He's squeezing.
Somebody shot a thing at him and then he has an apple.
See, the
Lunchbox?
fucking lunchbox has Japanese on it,
Yeah.
so I don't know why that's not
What's
censored.
the context? Of
So
this?
Naruto in the show, he got like poison in his hand,
Uh-huh.
so he like tries to stab it out, which is pretty stupid. So in this, he's like squeezing an apple really hard.
He's got to eat the apple to fight the poison.
I think so.
What the fuck? That makes no goddamn sense.
What is the leap here? What did they think?
Give him a lunchbox and an apple.
That's like so much more work than the
Yeah.
the blank sign. What the fuck? You gave him a Doraemon lunchbox. All right.
Next one. How do they censor the the evil saw blades?
Saw blades?
You know what? I think it's just like a ceiling that's descending down upon them. They just made it like a tiles, just a ceiling.
Gear. It's gonna be a gear.
A gear.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gear. Instead
You're
of
both wrong. It's it's a cyber saw, and it doesn't chop your legs off. It sends you to the shadow realm.
Oh, of
a
course.
cyber saw.
A cyber saw that sends you to the shadow realm.
Right, because they won't die if they get hit by it. Instead, they're sent to the shadow realm.
Of course.
Okay, yeah.
They don't get
where
their,
no
you know
one
what?
ever comes back.
That one we should have
Yeah.
gotten cyber saw.
They don't get their legs like horribly mutilated. They get sent to the shadow realm
Okay. Yeah.
forever, and they don't
So
come back.
you were the one complaining about games, and this is basically just a little game that we're playing here.
So
Not
Okay.
if we don't keep track of it.
Oh. Because that definitely mattered with the prisoner's dilemma.
Yes, that's great.
next one. How do they censor a smoker?
I know this one as well. So I
the
will
bubbles.
not. I will
It's got
not.
Bubbles. Oh, you're close. It's steam. They don't call
They just-
Oh, you showed me this
He
one
just
before,
has
I forgot,
steam
but-
coming out of his mouth.
They don't call him smoker. They call him chaser. Yeah, they call him chaser.
Chaser.
Why don't they don't? I don't know why they don't just call him steamer and just say that's steam coming out of his
Yeah.
mouth. But no, they call him chaser because he chases Luffy a lot in this.
He's the only one who
Okay.
chases Luffy. In the whole series, 1,019 chapters,
Yeah.
he's the only one who ever chases Luffy. That's why it's called Chaser.
Wow.
Crazy. What a guy. Buggy.
How do they censor this one?
Clown.
Oh, see, I know a lot of the
Got
One
a-
Piece
it's
ones.
a gun, so
Spoiler, it's still a gun.
It stays a
it's
gun.
still a gun.
Yeah.
It stays a gun. They don't.
Did they just add a little orange thing on the barrel?
No,
on the
That
barrel?
would be clever, but
that
no.
would be pretty clever.
I don't fucking know.
See, it's actually kind of smart, but still really stupid. It's a super
It's
soaker.
a water gun.
Why would he have a water gun?
So, devil fruit users are weak to water.
But like only if they're like literally
Yeah, if they're
submerged
submerged in it. So it still wouldn't do anything, but
So if you had a bucket, you could put it on their head and then they would
Yes.
freak out.
but the water would dissipate, so they'd be fine.
Okay, but for an instant.
For a second, they'd be like, oh.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
They use a super soaker.
But a sword is okay.
No, it's not a sword. It's like a.
That's actually not a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a sword.
It's
It kind
not.
of is.
Yeah, but it's not.
Okay.
It's like a big. I don't even.
It's like a big stick.
Kinda.
with a-
It's been a while since I read the beginning of One
It's got a
Piece.
sharp, like most of it is sharp.
It's like
and
shaped.
it ends in a sharp point,
shaped
and then you got like a little wooden thing you can hold it with,
Whatever.
and then a little hand guard on it.
Oh yeah.
Not a sword.
He uses it to beat up Luffy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do they censor this one?
They censor
Oh,
this?
this one I know as well. I don't even get it. Like, what's the point? Like, it looks.
They put lines in his teeth. I don't know.
Spoilers. It looks like shit.
What?
They just.
They have to censor this one.
Why did they censor this?
I know. Look at it. Clean teeth. A tongue. No. It's got.
It needs to be censored.
So he's opening his jaw, but his mouth is staying closed.
I mean, he can stretch. I think.
Yeah,
Do it
could
at
do
home, fellas.
It's a pretty funny one. How do they censor this one?
Is that sushi?
Uh,
right little rice.
onigiri. That's a rice.
That's a rice ball.
It's called a rice ball, even though it's not a ball.
Rice cake?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a rice ball.
It's a rice ball.
Even though it's not a ball.
How do they censor the rice ball? And
Why are they censoring rice balls?
Can I? Because it's ethnic.
It's a
Can I guess
it's got
they turn it into a hamburger?
Dorito. I want Dorito.
Close.
I was gonna guess hamburger, but I'll go with Dorito.
Wrong. It's a Subway sandwich.
Oh shit!
So is Ash just tripping balls, or what's going on here?
In the episode, a rice ball gets thrown at Ash, and Ash trying to catch it, but they can't have rice balls because American children would never possibly know what that is.
But that doesn't. Okay, this doesn't even make sense.
So make it-
Because I've seen a clip of Pokemon where the English dub, Brock calls the onigiri a jelly donut, and they're just eating the rice balls, and they didn't change how they look at all. So why the fuck?
Oh, Brock is just base.
Brock
I'll
is
turn
based.
this
He just
frying
didn't understand
pan
what it was.
into a drying
Yeah.
pan.
Yeah.
I love Brock.
This one's my favorite. How do they censor this Yu-Gi-Oh
Please give him a
monster?
Speedo. Give him a Speedo.
I bet they just smoothed it out. Like it's flat as hell.
Dude, they got rid of the cakes.
Oh, no.
They got rid of the cakes.
Why not just give him a Speedo?
Let's go.
It's easier to smooth it than to add something.
We did it, boys. He ain't got no ass.
Bro, they did him dirty.
They did him real dirty.
They did this guy dirty.
His head does look disgusting.
Hey, don't. He's just a kid. Calm down.
Are you talking about Jaden? Or
Yugi too.
That's Jaden. He's really annoying. This is the best one. How do they censor Zork,
Yeah, because he's got a dragon penis.
the dick dragon?
You know those toys for kids where it's like the head of a horse with a stick, so you can like act like you're riding it?
Oh.
He's got one of those.
Oh, okay.
That's too clever.
They don't just get rid of it. There's no way they just get rid of it, right?
I will confirm that they don't get rid of it.
Okay, yeah, the dragon penis is still
The
there.
guy's got a dragon dick.
I think it's just gonna be a floating dragon dick. Like the rest of the guy's gone. He's like clone stamped out.
So it's the best one yet.
Just a head.
What the fuck?
Or it's like shadowy.
He's got a tent now.
He's got a tent.
What
Okay.
the hell?
Oh, he's being modest.
Yes, as all women should be.
Yeah.
That looks like shit. It's
That's-
so bad.
It's probably the worst one on this list 'cause I think that is all of them. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I do like the eyes have the Subway logo.
When you love that blank a Subway sub in your mouth.
That feel of that.
And when you love
Wait,
that.
wait. So one of them. So wait, what gender is the middle one? Because the right one looks like a guy.
Okay.
Does it matter?
Well, I'm saying you got. Assuming the middle one's a guy and the right one's a guy, you got like a girl about to give fellatio to a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
She's gonna.
And you got
What do you
two
mean fillet?
guys.
She's gonna eat it.
No, she's gonna give fellatio to that Subway
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
She's just gonna eat
She's
it.
not hungry.
You should look how she's looking at. She's hungry as hell. Look at
She looks starved.
Okay. I do like the furry porn.
So-
I do like that you censored all the onigiri with Subway sandwiches.
That's it.
No questions. I don't have any questions.
Any questions?
Except for like why? Why did they make these?
It did say Boogie Clown.
No.
Oh, I'm just realizing I didn't put the ratings in the album presentation.
Oh, okay. We can look away while you do it.
I remember the I remember the ratings.
Okay. I'm gonna give this like a 6.
It's like a 7 for me. I like this one.
I knew a lot of these. That one I
So,
hate. This one the
This
most.
one is the
probably.
most confusing to me. I
I
don't.
hate it.
Yeah, what is the motive here?
I don't know.
Maybe
Did-
he's saying a racial slur and they gotta close his mouth.
I don't know.
uh,
It's a wild.
Alright, get out of here.
maybe because of the throat.
But
why?
people have those.
Yeah, I've seen cartoon throats.
I don't know. This is the most confusing one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking away.
Wacky, wacky.
Looking away.
Okay, here we go. Looking away. I mean, you don't have to look away. Alright, so we all listened to Congratulations by
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
I didn't have that. I should have added that.
You probably should have added that.
Yeah.
You haven't-
Congratulations by Endri.
You haven't seen Evangelion, have you?
No, I'm not.
At the end, they all clap and
I
say
think
congratulations.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first song was It's Working,
This is Andrew's favorite.
which
What?
is Endri's favorite, which kind
Yeah.
of caught me by
As
surprise.
me as well. Andrew, go ahead. Just take the
Yeah,
floor.
what's what?
Sounded pretty good.
I agree.
It opened on this. I was like, wow, I hope this whole album is this good, and it wasn't.
This I like the song quite a bit as well. I think it's a really strong opener.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
about drugs, about being on ecstasy.
Aw,
Oh,
man.
that's sick.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize we supported that.
Oh man.
Oh well.
I support it.
Well, I might as well continue supporting it.
Yeah. Yeah, they go on.
It's working pretty
It's
good.
pretty good, yeah.
I just like how he says, "How do I know if it's working?" Just that line.
If
it's working.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah,
You
it's
just
good.
know.
Song for Dan Tracy.
Did you almost say Dean Tracy?
I almost did. Yeah.
Because I like until I listened to it again before, like on the drive here, I thought it was Dean Tracy,
Oh, yeah.
and then I like looked at it. I was like,
Dan Tracy.
no,
Yeah.
no, that's not right.
So Dan Tracy is the singer of another band that they're like friends with.
It's a song.
Yeah, it's a song for him. Sounds alright.
Yeah.
It's pretty,
Yeah.
I think it's like, it's definitely not as good as it's working.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah,
I like it.
it works.
Someone's missing.
This is my favorite.
Ronan's favorite.
I love the song.
This song is in Damn Jams.
It slaps.
It's good. I like this one.
I like these are the actual lyrics of the end.
Like it's like, okay, so the whole song, it's like kind of like mellow and like building up to something, as if like something is in it of itself missing,
Mhm.
and then it's no longer missing at the end, and they're all together. It's
Yeah.
it's so good. It slaps.
But someone's missing.
Someone is missing.
Feels like someone's missing.
Feels like someone's missing.
Yeah. Pretty good song. I
Very
like
good
this
song.
Flash Delirium.
Yeah.
Ronan's least favorite?
So every time, so I told JT this. You guys keep giving me sass every time I give you my scores and my stuff. Injuries.
Because we all have like, some of us have slightly different opinions
Yeah.
on music, but we all have different opinions.
I'm not a huge fan of this song either.
Angie, you know what you told me when I told you my stuff about the Slim Shady LP? You know what your response was?
No.
It was SMH, SMH.
Oh.
There's always some sass.
I think it's because you put My Name is your favorite. And, like,
Yeah, you gave me some sass for that as well.
everybody chose that.
that's because it's the
one.
best song.
Well, yeah.
But we're not talking about Slim Shady LP.
I watched an interview with Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Apparently, the very first time that he and Eminem were in the what do they call it? The studio together, Dr. Dre just played that beat and was like waiting for Eminem to do something, and then Eminem was like, "Hi, my name is," and then Dr. Dre's like, "That's good." Like that was hot.
I mean, it's a great song.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. That's like
I like
Eminem was introducing himself to Dr. Dre.
I like My Name Is better than I like Flash Delirium. So it's okay, so like
It's
the
a better
first
song.
half of Flash Delirium is like not bad. But then like halfway through
It
just
starts
like,
going on.
No, it's a mess. It's
No,
like
dude, you got the one guy singing and then the other guy singing like on top of him.
yes,
That's
I think
sick.
that sounds like bad.
No, I love
like, I
that.
don't think they harmonize in the slightest. And then it just like
Dude, you know
falls
the
apart.
whistle? The whistle is
I think the whistle sounds bad. It's
or it's almost like a recorder.
I felt like I was fighting delirium in Isaac did. Like I
No, you
it's-
take that back. It's
you know
not
what,
that
I
bad.
take it back. I don't think
It's
that
bad, but it's not like Fighting Delirium bad.
Like I think this is my least favorite track. That being said, it's like not like it's not like unlistenable, but I like don't. Like
This song's sick.
it's not.
It's not that great.
I think it's sick.
You think it goes off?
I think
it's
it
just
does
a
go
mess. Least favorite. Frowny face.
Cringe.
I found a whistle. And
What?
he's his favorite.
That's annoying. I don't like the way he says I found a whistle.
Dude, but when he switches it up with found a
Found a
pistol,
whistle.
it goes
It's
off. dude.
fucking annoying. The entire time I was like, stop saying that.
That's weird. I like
That
this
is
song.
very
yeah.
weird.
I don't
yeah.
like it.
This is like in my top half of songs on the album.
I like how he says, "Hey, I found a whistle."
I don't. That's like the worst part.
Okay.
And he keeps saying that. It's really annoying.
That's
Weird.
so- yeah, it's just weird.
All right.
I mean, it's a valid opinion, but it's still weird.
Siberian Breaks.
So if like the opening of the song is really good, and if it was just like the opening throughout the whole thing, it probably would have been my favorite because it kind of like had some like Kids See Ghosts kind of vibes in the beginning. Then it just like then it's like the beat switch, and I was like, oh, never mind. This kind of is whatever.
I think it's a little long, but I think for me it kind of earns it. I like it all the way through.
I think so as well. The first time I listened to this album, this was maybe a few months ago. I was painting and I had this album, listening to it, and I kept checking to see. I was like, okay, this is the next song. Nope, it's still the same song.
Yeah,
Okay, the
still
song's
the same.
over. Let me see. Nope, this is still the same song.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah, it was like 3 times. When I listened to it for the final time today on the drive here, I still did it. I was like, okay,
It's
that's
like
it.
12 minutes. It's like a 12
There it is.
minute song.
It's 12 minutes long, huh?
Yeah.
But I like every section of this song.
I like
It's
the
like all good.
opening and the ending, and then that's pretty much it.
It's like the ending just goes off too.
Yeah.
I think this might. So Someone's Missing is my favorite track, but this might be what I think is like the best made track on the album.
Interesting.
I think they put the most effort.
I think you're
into this
sleeping
one.
on Congratulations.
We'll get there.
That might be my second least favorite.
Endri, what the
What the
fuck are
fuck?
you on?
Brian Eno
Brian
is
Eno.
a jam. I love this
It's
song.
kind of catchy, but it's a little annoying.
I do
It's
like.
Brian Eno.
I do like the call and response. I just I love it. It's so good.
What does he know?
What
Brian
does he
Eno.
know? It's so good.
It's-
See, you jam.
It's catchy, but it's kind of annoying.
I love it.
Yeah, great.
Brian Eno is just like a very prolific music producer.
Really.
Yeah.
They're jamming.
Yeah, and they're like, how does he keep doing it? We're always one step behind him.
He's Brian Eno.
Yeah.
Brian
Yep.
Eno.
Lady Dada's Nightmare.
Ooh.
These are the lyrics straight from Genius.
Yeah.
Miley's favorite and Jess's least
This
favorite.
is, I thought that this was gonna be like my second least favorite by Untitled Delirium, but I listened to it again. I was like, no, this is good.
It's not even that bad. I mean,
I
like,
love the screaming.
I feel like this could fit very well in like a Luigi's Mansion. It feels
What?
like
Have you played
Okay,
Luigi's
yeah.
Mansion?
no, but like I just mean like generally like a kid's horror game. I think it would fit.
Okay,
No,
interesting.
I love the vibe, and then the drums kick in and the screams. I was
So,
like,
I
oh
don't
fuck.
Dislike it, really.
Mm.
It's just my least favorite. I give this song like a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I like the song way more than I thought I did. I like the first listen. Very good.
It is also not supposed to be like Lady Gaga.
No, it's Lady Dada.
Yeah. Well, it was coincidence and it sounded like Lady Gaga.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because I was looking at the Genius and there was an interview with them where one of the guys was like, no, I actually really like Lady Gaga. But he said, well, I don't like, he like didn't like her music. But he's like, she's like out here trying to get as famous as possible. And like, I respect that.
Alright.
God bless.
And then my favorite and Jess's favorite. Congratulations.
This sounds like a song off of OK Computer. It's just really boring and uninteresting.
So
Very
it's
different
really
style.
good then, if it sounds like something off OK Computer.
This is a really different style from OK Computer.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's really slow and boring. I think that's what did it for me.
When he says, and all I need is a great big congratulations.
It's like the build up.
It didn't sound like
Hell
it.
yeah.
Nah,
Endri,
You're
it
wacky.
was boring.
I love this song.
I was like
so weird.
I was like falling asleep to the song.
No.
What?
I,
It's like a capstone to the whole album. It's great.
I was somehow doing cardio and falling asleep to the song.
Oh.
Damn.
If there's one thing that's consistent, Endri just blows my mind with his takes.
That's weird.
Like, what the fuck? And Jess with OK Computer, which I'm never gonna.
Yeah.
Funny, bad.
All right,
Oh
so
my
I don't have the
God,
ratings. So this should be the last one.
Do you not have another last slide?
No, this is it.
Dumbass.
What if you press arrow?
Just kidding.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
It seems like you were.
Just when you failed us, you redeemed yourself. What's it?
Yeah,
the
I think
Evangelion theme was playing in the
that's
background.
yeah. I think that's a reference to the end of it.
Yeah, that is actually it.
Okay, so what are the scores? Let's
So-
go highest to lowest.
Highest to lowest?
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
That's the highest.
Ooh.
Dude, that's a Yeezus good. Get the fuck out of
This
here.
song's fucking better than Yeezus.
Ah.
This album.
Ah, God,
I
cringe.
don't. Yeezus is not good.
Yeezus is phenomenal.
I disagree.
You were so wrong.
I think this album's an 8. I love it a lot. I think that the album cover is like a 9 out of 10.
The album covers.
Yeah, it's the best
pretty
part
great.
of the album.
It is the best part of the album, but that's not to take away from the rest of the album. The album cover is sick.
If I actually took album covers into account for the
I
score,
don't not for
Yeah.
the score, but
for the score, I would probably raise it up a point. But since I don't, and I
That's
will
high
not.
praise.
it's a very very good album cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I give it an 8. I love this album. I like it more than Little Dark Age. If
Like
you
the song or
the album Little Dark Age.
oh, it's named the same thing.
Yeah.
I just like that one song.
Little Dark,
It's a good
the
song.
song Little Dark Age
Is
is
really
sick.
It's a pretty good song.
It's a pretty good song. Ronan gave it a 7, a
Yep.
solid 7.
I gave it a
believe.
solid 7.
Solid 7.
I like Little Dark Age more than this album.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I think the second half brings it down a lot. If it were just if Little Dark Age were half as long, it'd be better than this album.
Yeah. Okay. I like this album quite a bit, just not as much as JT, clearly.
And then Endri gave it a 6.
Oh no, Jess.
Jess, a funny story, she originally gave it a 4. And I was like, what? Like, worse than the Funny Bad album? I was like, you gave that a 5. And she's like, oh, did I? No, this is better than that. 6. Final score is
Dude,
6.
Jess is out of her mind.
So you both gave it a 6.
Her brain is broken.
Yeah.
Her scoring system seems kind of odd to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine as well. It seems very weird.
Then she sent me an email because
An email?
An email. She sent
Yes.
me an email.
Dude,
I heard-
I've always wanted to get like an email that was like, "You down to fuck?" Because that's the funniest thing ever.
You get.
You can just send that to people.
That's
So
what
yeah,
I
so
could.
she gave me an email. I started reading it. It says, "This is a buffer zone. Please do not read any further." I said, "Don't read any further." This was at 2:30, so
In the AM.
no. I said, "Don't read any further, you bitch. I'm warning you. This is your last chance to turn back. I swear." The album is, drumroll please, Brand New Eyes by Paramore.
Okay.
Brand new.
I have
album.
no idea
Brand-
what any of that is.
Brand New Eyes
Mhm.
by Paramore is the
Cool.
next album.
Google it. I've never heard of it.
Let me tell you, generally, I do not trust Jess's music taste, but I like how to be a human being. So, we'll see.
That's the best new album I've listened to so far.
What is?
Brand New Eyes by Paramore.
I like the cover album.
Looks pretty
Alright.
cool.
Looks pretty
We
sick.
will check it out.
What is that in the center?
I don't know.
The center?
Yeah, what is it?
It's its body.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Kind of
It's
looks like a
body
person.
Yeah, I thought that was a person. I think it is a person.
Here in the middle?
Yeah, in the middle.
Looks like its body.
I guess it does, huh? Looked like it was a guy like carrying something on his
Yeah, I
back.
thought it was a guy with like a fishing pole.
You see what I'm talking about, though, right?
I get,
You
yeah, I
kinda
get, I
see
get
it.
what you're talking about, but I think it's just the body.
Yeah, okay, same.
Yeah.
Alright, we will listen to this album.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope one of these days, one of these albums someone recommends is just gonna be like a new favorite of all time. Wouldn't that be insane?
Everyone loves it.
Yeah, just
Like
like,
the
holy
lowest- the
shit, this
lowest is
un-
an 8?
Yeah, this is honestly, it was pretty great, guys, but not like 10s. It was like an 8. Everyone's like, these are 11s. Are you kidding me?
Which is the first 12.
Paramore, Brand New Eyes. It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever heard.
I'd be hard pressed to find a 10. It'd be pretty hard.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, we could just recommend 10s.
Nah.
I've listened to 10 out of 10 albums. I can
You
recommend
know,
them if you would like.
we suck the dick of Get to Heaven by
Yeah.
Everything, that
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, it's so good.
What do you think of that album? I know you haven't listened to it, but I know you've heard a lot of the songs, so we've played it for years.
But I don't know. Seemed fine.
Yeah, it's the one with the album cover with the guy like.
Yeah, that looks cool. But it's not Kissy Ghost, obviously.
Obviously, of course.
Obviously.
That's too high of a bar.
It's not Kissy Ghost. You're right.
I mean,
It's literally not Casablanca.
Kissy Ghost is an incredibly high bar.
Let's go to the large documentary.
Large Talk Minute. I actually have a large talk minute here.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to talk about my shirt here.
Oh yeah,
It's a shirt.
it's so
My
good.
shirt. All right, I
Mine.
got this. Thank you. I want to give a big thanks to my girlfriend Giuliani.
Shout out.
Shout outs
Shout
for
out.
this shirt that fits my personality better than any shirt I've ever
I
owned.
mean, yeah.
The Jake Paul shirt.
This is closer.
bullshit. No.
They're
is
both
closer.
memes, Andrew. You can't just
This
give the
is-
Jake Paul one because it's a meme.
The Jake Paul is funny.
This is closer to my soul. This
Yeah.
is
Jake Paul is closer to you.
Just tell the fans what it says. They're
So-
on the edge of the seat.
so. This shirt says, "I just really like chicken sandwich."
It's every day, bro.
Okay. It says, "I just really like chicken sandwich."
Fuck that
okay.
shit. No, I'm only saying.
And it's got 2 chicken sandwiches. Although they do have stuff in them,
Oh, that's true.
which is not quite.
That's
but,
the point.
You know, if it's like
It's,
she
it's
found this
still like
shirt
so
this.
specific.
Yeah, I really like chicken sandwich. Okay.
It's every day, bro.
Yeah. So
Do you remember?
shout outs.
Do you remember when you had those socks on, the pink socks with like the hand?
Yes.
I saw someone at work with that like logo on their shirt.
Oh,
the
yeah?
hand with the tongue sticking out on it.
Oh, sick.
I was gonna ask him that. I was like, nah, I'll just tell JT about it later.
Okay. Cool.
And that concludes the large talk.
That's the large talk minute.
This guy.
Woo! Can't wait
Alright.
to turn the fan back on.
I think that's it.
We love you.
Let's
love
give a quick. We love you.
Give your fastest. We love you. We love you.
Want me to give it again?
Oh shit!
All right. I'm gonna.
Stop it,
All right.
bro. No one's
All right.
listening.
Bye. I love you.